This is a video you do not want to miss because day 20 marks my final day of working on the female portrait of this series. I think I pushed myself extra hard because I was so close to the finish line, but actually there was a lot more to do. As you can see, there were some tassels, some fabric, even more hair that had been untouched until today. And I knew that the layers of fabric near the bottom of the portrait had yet to be done as well. But I went in with my pencil, got all the detail in, and then took my larger nib and began to fill in these hues. This area was going to be relatively quite dark, so I could go in with my wider tip, which always makes the work go by a lot faster because I'm laying more ink down more quickly. But nevertheless, with the technique of cross-hatching, it still takes quite a bit of time because you have to go over the same area 2 to 3 to 4 times in different angle directions in order to create a real sense of depth and shading. And this really is what makes this technique different than other forms of painting. Whereas you can often lay in quite a lot of water, here you actually have to lay in line work. And this is the most time-consuming part of the process. From the start, I did want to make these paintings look like they had been around since the 14th century, so finally got the opportunity to splatter paint some walnut ink onto this. Now, I first went in with completely undiluted walnut ink. That was super dark, so then I diluted it with just a little bit of water and you can see the different range of hues. Now, I really liked how the splotches turned out, but I felt like the background was too light to really support the intensity of the splotches, so I went in with a wet paintbrush to shade them in. I loved how this turned out. I really wanted the paper to feel like it had been in a cabinet in Milan for the last 300 years, and this was so successful. Now, of course, it was after I finished the background I realized the woman's tunic had not been completed, so I went in to add some necessary shading to create that element of depth here in the front of the tunic. I was just on a roll today, so I decided to prep the canvas for the male figure by laying in the walnut ink just as I did before, but now I was a lot more confident to put in some deeper values right away to prevent going back into the canvas the way I had to do on the female figure. So I went in with a wet on wet technique to try and lay in some pretty organic layers of shading.